Yo, what's going on guys? HyperX here, and today I want to talk about the new Need for Speed that was just revealed, Need for Speed Unbound. This looks really cool from the trailer. I appreciate this is probably going to be quite divisive because it has got a rather unique art style, and this is definitely one of those things that some people might really like, some people are gonna hate. So let me know in the comments down below where you stand. Do you like this style? Do you not? Personally, I really do, and I get a distinct like Need for Speed Underground vibes from this, which is also hella cool. But I do love my Need for Speed games. I've always been a much more arcade focused racer, so these games I have always enjoyed. But today I want to quickly go through what we know right now, because of course there is some information on the website, and the trailer shows a few small things. Admittedly, a lot of it is sort of cutscenes and CG, but there are a few gameplay snippets interspersed, and again, it's looking hella cool. So let me know your thoughts down below, and of course if you guys are excited to see more, definitely stick around. But to begin with, Need for Speed Unbound. One of the most noteworthy things you will notice in the trailer is how the sort of car assets, the car models, are seamlessly interwoven with these sort of graffiti paint cell shaded style graphics. And again, this is going to be the divisive thing, but this is also an iconic visual style in this game. I really like it, and the official description of the game says graffiti comes to life with an all new unique visual style that blends elements of the freshest street art with the most realistic looking cars in Need for Speed history. Access a new toolkit of high energy visuals and sound effects to express your driving skills, including Burst Nitrous, a new boost tactic that delivers a dizzying rush of speed. So it sounds like you actually have a sort of a degree of customization in terms of the visual effects you'll get from the car, which honestly I think is really cool, because that's just another layer. Not only do you get to paint your car, customize your car, but potentially also being able to customize the sort of visual effects that come outside of that, basically just allows you to take your personality even further. Of course, in typical Need for Speed fashion, you will be working your way to the top. They said that to get to the top, you gotta take risks. You need to choose how and when to put it all on the line, pulling huge drifts, outdriving the cops, or placing side bets with your own earnings against rival racers. Time is money, so you gotta find the fastest way to earn enough cash to enter the weekly qualifiers and make it to Lakeshore's ultimate race, the Grand. In this game, the more that you race, the more that you build heat, and while of course the cops will pile on pressure, you also need to make tactical decisions using the new escape mechanics to take control of the chase. This then means you have the option of outrunning the cops, battling them head on, or again hiding out in Lakeshore's underground. But if you learn to run the streets, you will reap the rewards. Of course, one of the most noteworthy things about Need for Speed has always been just how much you can express yourself in-game. There are so many customization options, what are the body kits, wheels, lights, paint jobs, everything like that. And of course, in this game, you get to show off the latest fits and express yourself through your ride with the cleanest tags and driving effects to represent your personal style. So again, like we mentioned earlier, with the graffiti coming to life, not only do you get to customize your car, but also some of the effects outside of the car. You also get to transform your vehicle with unique wraps and cutaways, and stunt on the competition with customizable poses. Speaking of which, of course, if you see in the trailer, you'll notice you have the characters themselves, the human characters, again, do follow that sort of artistic cel-shaded model. So it's actually quite an interesting blend that for some reason works for me. Almost kind of gives me like Spider-Verse vibes, the sort of a different blend of visuals, but of course them standing alongside the like hyper-realistic cars is really nice. But of course, also in the trailer, you may have noticed a familiar face. A$AP Rocky is in the game. You get to discover trailblazing artists from the world of hip-hop, and also the genre-defying soundtrack led by A$AP Rocky himself. Plus, he actually has one of the city's freshest customs, and if you beat him in his own ride, you can take it back to the safe house and hit the streets with some serious style. So if you want to win his car, that's also an option. Now the game itself also has an extensive list of cars. I was initially going to read out some of them, then I saw the car list, and let me just tell you, if I'm reading them, I'm going to be here for a very, very long time. I will, however, say I am very sad that there is no Toyota. Why is there not a Toyota GT86 in the car? That much I am very sad about. Admittedly, there is a Subaru BRZ, which, you know, for all intents and purposes, is effectively the same thing. But your boy likes the Toyota version better, so I'm kind of sad for that. That being said, there is a nice extensive car roster, car list. I will of course link the official website down below if you want to read it in detail, but you can see some of them scrolling on screen. Shout out if you guys have seen any cars that you like. And then finally, the official website gives a look at Lakeshore, the map that we're going to be exploring throughout the game, and honestly, it looks pretty vast. It has a few different nodes that you can explore, ranging from things like underground storm drains, quarry domes, mountain roads, the Kennedy test track at the car plant, some safe houses, other things like that. It is definitely a very large scale looking map, and I definitely can't wait to explore this further. But for the time being, let's do a rundown on some of the stuff we have on Need for Speed Unbound. Again, honestly, from the trailer I've seen so far, yes, I would like to see some more extended gameplay, but it does still get me excited. I love the visual style, I love the customization, so this is one that I cannot wait to play. And you won't have to wait too long because this is coming out this year on December 2nd. So there you have it. Little rundown on Need for Speed Unbound. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know if you guys have got any questions, things you would like to see. And of course, if you missed some of our recent videos, you can check out one of these ones and keep it locked for plenty more.